Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Anchor Panic video. We just got our 1.3 update. With that brought a new event. It brought who you see on the screen, Quasar, our newest SSR banner. We also got a banner for Newcastle and Karanisa still active. If you don't have Karanisa, gotta say, and you're running a lightning team, this is one tough to skip for you. I've got a prior video on Karanisa. She is one of the best DPSs, especially on a lightning team. But this video is going to be about Quasar. So let's take a look at this character. Gotta say, I really like the art design on this character. Kudos as always, they don't disappoint. Now, Quasar is a support and fire character. She has a very interesting kit, which I personally like. It's going to be really up to you, but let's look closer at it. On the talent side, we've got when Quasar releases Energy Burst, grants other allies one enhance effect, increasing their crit rate by 6% for their next action. Effect increases by 40% for same element operators, which is nice for fire, of course. When Puppet is present, allies' actions restore 4% of Quasar's max HP, so that's going to help keeping her alive. And for the other talent, Deep Slumber, for each allied fire operator on the field, own HP cap increases by 8%, and when taking damage, there's a 60% chance to increase other allies' crit damage by 3% up to 4 stacks. And what you're going to see with this character is, you can make her tanky. Everything's going to help her, as well as she's going to help your team in two different ways. One with the crit and crit damage, another with taking damage hits from them, and we'll see that when we get to the skills. So I really do like her toolkit. Of course, she's going to maximize best in a fire team, but she does have uses outside that. Now let's look at those skills, okay? For the first one we don't care as much about, deals fire damage to a single enemy on the opposite side equal to 100% of attack. Then we've got Meticulously Sown. Deals fire damage to a single enemy on the opposite side equal to 150% of attack plus 100. Of course, that all scales. Those two I really wouldn't worry so much about skilling up with this character. The meat and potatoes of this character is right here. The finale unlocked. Quasar deploys a puppet that redirects 22% of damage taken by all allies, excluding herself though, for 2 turns. During this effect, all allies gain 5% damage reduction. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Really helps protect your team. You'll notice there's nothing in here talking about elemental characters, so you could slot her in, especially if you're doing anything that needs more tankiness. What I would recommend with building with her, of course, is making her as tanky as possible, because you want her to survive because of these effects. Makes sense, of course. She's going to get that help from the talents, as we've talked about before. But I like this character quite a bit. Her ascensions are, I would say, above average. Not saying you have to ascend this character, of course. At star rank 1, you are getting defense bonuses, which is going to help you, and the energy skill level increase by 1. Skill rank 2's fine, whatever, not a big deal. But it really starts to change for this character at star rank 3. You get HP, a solid stat, you get base HP percentage up, and then you get the damage sharing received reduces by 15%, and under puppet status, if HP first drops below 20%, it actually drains life from the enemy with the highest HP percentage. Target loses 30% HP, capped at 30% of Quasar's max HP, healing self for 10% max HP, which is kind of really cool. And of course, you can only imagine where that goes at fully ascended. It gets pretty nutty. the damage sharing received is reduced by 35%, which is crazy. But does she really need to be? No, not to be effective. I would say the sweet spot is star rank 3 with this character, without a doubt. There's the still image of the character again. I really like this one a lot. Now her caged bird sigil is actually, as you would expect, very effective with her. You're going to get more HP, not only with base stats, but also with a percentage boost, which is just going to help her out immensely. Then the effect, every action grants allies 1 stack of sanctuary effect. That's damage reduction, increases by 2% until the end of battle. Up to 3 stacks. When equipped by Quasar, the first turn has a 70% chance to gain 50% energy recharge and max HP increase by 12.5%, which is pretty darn good for this character. So definitely no slouch with this and wanting to have this. Like, to me, you're better off getting 1 copy of the character and getting 1 copy of the caged bird than trying to do any sort of ascension with this character. Now, with her coming in, we also got the Starlit Night Infinite Darkness event, which has begun. It's our standard event. You've seen it before. You're going to have login bonuses, so make sure you claim those. It's for 10 days. You know, and on top of that, you're going to have areas to go through. I need to do mine. I haven't done them yet today. Shame on me. And of course, you're going to have the Endless Road area, which is similar to what we've seen before. As you clear, you're going to get more of the currency. That's going to, of course, allow you to go into the shop and clear it out. And usually with most of the events for this game, if you've been playing, you know, as long as you are pushing and using your stamina and doing your dailies and going into the event, you more than likely will clear 100% of the shop, which I do appreciate. I can't stand when games there's just no way to clear the shop out, so it's just like they're taunting you. And on top of all that, we also have the Heart Clash, which you're going to be wanting to play through also to get more goodies. I did go ahead and pull for 1 copy of her. I'm kind of stingy in this game. I usually will just pick up a copy. I will pick up their personalized sigil, and that is usually it, barring certain characters like, as I spoke about earlier, Karanisa. I did go for some dupes early game because I knew I was going to do a Thunder team right out of the gate, so I wanted to kind of have her boosted up a bit more. But again, one of the nice things with this game is you generally don't have to ascend quickly, so that's the good news with most characters. I'm not saying it doesn't help. It's not a great thing. I'm always happy when a dupe shows up, doing especially on the regular Link banner. But again, you can get by when you're building your team, especially if you're making sure you compensate in other areas. But again, Quasar is out, new event, make sure you get that. On a side note, Flickr as well as Marceline have new animated images, costumes I would show you, but the last time I put a video up, I got dinged, so I don't want to take that chance this time. But if you go to the main page and go under special, you can take a look at those. Of course, you're probably already familiar with that, and you've probably already taken a sneak peek at them. They both look very good. Yeah, enough said on that one. So let me know if you're going to be pulling on Quasar. I'm hoping to have some codes to give away, but with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.